meant by investigation, or perhaps the extent of an investigation for an individual? For example, is it context specific? So the question pertains to the context of mu'minin getting to know one another for the purposes of marriage. That common for an individual to inquire about the person they are pursuing with members of their family, community, etc., to gauge their character based on the opinions of the community. One could consider it a type of investigation for this person. Is this type of investigation acceptable, or is it one that falls under the category of riba discussed in the webinar? If it's the latter, then how one approaches an inquiry if wanted more information on the person, again for the purpose of marriage, without it becoming an investigation that would harm the person?
Yes. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The hadith that we had was about tatabbu', and especially man tatabba'a atharat al-mu'minin. To investigate and try to find out mistakes and problems of mu'minin. This is not good. Sometimes you want to marry, sometimes you want to start business with someone. Sometimes we want to, for example, invite an alim to give lecture, or to become a resident alim. Depending, of course, on each case, you need different levels of investigation and examination. I cannot ask someone to become imam of our mosque without knowing about him, or I cannot marry people without knowing about them. But the idea is that don't be nosy and don't try to find out what people do because you are curious, you are nosy. This is not good. If there is a real need for that, which can justify, then only that much. For example, I want to marry someone. Okay, I have to find out about that person. But do I need to know, for example, what this person was doing when was a child, for example, or what cousin of this person is doing? Do I need to know all that? You have to be very objective here. Or, for example, we have mu'min in our community. Do I need to find out, for example, how much money they make, do they pay their homes or not, for example, where do they buy their meat, for example, do I need to find out all these things? What is the relation between husband and wife, all these things, So, unless there is a justified need, so something that religiously is justified, we should assume that mu'minin are good. And if something comes even to your attention, you keep it to yourself. Opposite to the people who try to dig into private lives of people and find out something problematic and say to people, or keep it just in a file that sometime in future they can use against them. But sometimes, as I said, there might be a justified reason, like marriage, for example, or someone is causing fitna, someone is dividing community, someone is really vicious, and we have to disclose. So here you check with ulama, with people who are pious, we are wise, and then you may need actually to do something. But also, as I said, there are levels. For example, I want to invite someone to give lectures in our mosque. I need to know about that person. But I don't need to know, for example, about certain private aspects of the life of that person. If it is just a lecture, but if it's that person going to become resident alim, we need to know more. If it's that person is going to become a marja, we need to know more. So the level of inquiry and investigation is also proportionate to the relation and type of relation that you are going to establish with someone. And if, for example, we said in some of previous lectures, if we are going to use someone as a mentor, as a person that not only we learn theoretically, but also we take direction for life or in social life, in politics, from that person or that group, here we have to be very careful. So there are different levels of investigation justified in religion, but you shouldn't go a little bit even further to that required level.
There was one added question on a similar but separate strand. This is related to the Akhlaq series. The question was the following, and it's about avoiding suspicion, understanding what people say in the best possible way. So there was an instruction to avoid suspicion and try to understand what people say in the best possible way. Now, the question was, the person is saying, wouldn't it actually be beneficial sometimes to understand when people have bad feelings towards you, when they are annoyed? For example, took something they had from them, they got jealous and are annoyed, or they got upset and are annoyed. If you didn't notice it in time, it can make things worse. So should we not make more suspicious about what's going on around us and to consider how things can go wrong as opposed to always trying to understand the best possible way?
So when it comes to yourself, of course, you try to be suspicious of yourself. Did I annoy someone? Did I have bad attitude, whatever? But when it comes to other people, you shouldn't be suspicious normally. In most of the cases, you shouldn't be suspicious, and you should be trying to find a way to interpret what they did or say, which is not, putting them under question mark. Try to find a good interpretation of what they said. Try to justify what they said. And even if it was very wrong, for example, you're sure it was wrong, so maybe this person was tired, maybe this person had a problem at work. Find an excuse for them. So either first interpret it in a good way. If there is no way to interpret it in a good way, try to reduce the badness of the action or the word by finding an excuse for that person. But if you don't find excuse for people and always go for the worst interpretation, so you would stop having relation with this person, then that person. You end up with having no one that you can really take as your friend.
There's a question that came into the chat on WebEx. Is it riba if a random person permits his friend to joke about himself, even though he doesn't mind? And is it possible that that thing might hurt his reputation? Just joking about.
Sorry, please say it in your own words. I didn't understand.
Yes, my understanding of the question is that is it considered riba if somebody makes jokes about one of their friends? Say which
Sorry, the voice is low. Can you explain again?
Yes. Is it better now?
Yes.
Yes. So basically, the question is it still riba if a random person or somebody allows? Let me try this again. So is it okay if is it considered riba if we make jokes about a friend of ours? It's okay with us making these jokes. Is it possible that making jokes about a friend could hurt their reputation? So
You are making a joke about someone who is absent?
they didn't say whether they're absent, and they didn't say which kind of joke. So this is the question.
Anyway, so
By the way, brother brother, if you're able to ask this question
I
yourself.
can answer according to different scenarios. Okay,
Right.
if you make a joke about someone who is absent, if in that joke we are disclosing something that he doesn't want to be disclosed, this is riba, plus if it is damaging his reputation, it is also isa'atul mu'min, this is also bad. If we are making joke in his presence, so this is not riba, but again, if it is annoying moment, iza'ul moment, or insulting moment, isa'atul moment, it is also bad. So we have to find that. But if the joke is not annoying him or insulting him or humiliating him or not damaging him, then it's okay.
Thank you very much, Sheikh.
You are welcome.
That brings us